We're really using the ETC survey as our community perception survey. And so that really gives us an idea of how what the community is feeling, their thoughts, and helps us drive where we need to identify future investments in our community. So my name is Nolan Sunderman. I'm the Chief Strategy Officer for the city of Olathe. Olathe is a community of around 150,000 people. We really consider ourselves sort of a full service city. Having an opportunity to really engage residents and helping us drive the direction that they want to go. And so I think, really the key piece of that is really helping us determine, where we need to focus our efforts. It gives us that benchmark when we're comparing to other communities, not just in Johnson County, not just in the state of Kansas, but really those national benchmarks as well. And so through those surveys, it helps us identify those, really those investments and those priorities where we need to focus our efforts. Again, as I said, our engagement partnership with ETC has been, I think, 20 or maybe 25 years now. And so I think, we've had the opportunity to work with them closely over those years. A couple of years ago, we actually changed our survey, and so worked with them. Our survey, I think over the years, we had sort of added questions and combined questions, and it was a very lengthy survey, I think over 12 pages at one point. And so we worked with ETC to really refine that survey, make it more manageable, to making sure that we're getting the responses that we need. They get a higher response rate, I think, because it's much more manageable for someone to take. And so I think it's a little easier to get that statistically valid number versus trying to chase people, I think, and send reminders and push a lot harder to hit those numbers each year. I think having that ear to citizens to say, okay, where do you want us to put these funding resources in our community? I think that's what helps sort of drive those conversations and drives that push. Gives the city council information to sort of make decisions as they not only visit with residents sort of face to face in city council meetings and other public meetings, but really that statistically valid survey tool to help identify those funding priorities for the community. Yeah, I think it's a great honor for us to receive the Leading the Way award. I think it helps, I think, both internally and externally. I think from the internal side, it shows the results of the hard work that our city staff works towards to provide these services to our community. I think it gives them that sort of validation of the hard work that they do each and every day. I think really that customer service piece that we continue to drive across the entire organization. So I think it really provides that response of, are we headed in the right direction? Are we providing the services that our community desires? Gives people a great opportunity to kind of see what those opportunities are for them to benchmark and work with other communities. What's a little different in the private sector versus the public sector. In the public sector, in doing a survey like this, you can see who your benchmark cities are. You can see, who's at the top in this sort of category or this specific question. And you can reach out to those communities and say, hey, what are you doing? What are your programs related to whatever this topic is, whether it be customer service or solid waste? What are you guys doing to get you at the top of this list of these survey results? And so I really think it allows you to be part of a network, part of a data-driven community where you can reach out to other survey partners for ETC and sort of engage to see how can your community improve, where can you work to add programs, policies, different things to sort of get you at the top of that list.